Can you imagine being surrounded by thousands of PAs? Like everywhere you look, everyone you talk to is a PA or knows exactly what a PA is and what a PA can do. You don't have to explain anything to anybody. They just get it. It is a surreal experience.
Wow!
But it is an experience you can have every year at the AAPA National Conference. Medicine can be very isolating. Even if you work in a big organization that may employ hundreds of PAs, you don't really get to see PAs in mass like you do at this conference. There's over 5,000 PAs attending. But in addition to that surreal feeling, I also had a feeling of overwhelm the first year I attended. I had no idea how massive this conference is. I thought it would be like other conferences that I'd gone to where I could kind of decide on the fly what I wanted to go to next. I mean, you can do that at the AAPA conference. You can kind of just show up and go with the flow, but you're going to miss out on so much if you don't do some pre-planning. So that's what I want to talk about in this video. I'm going to show you some of the resources and how you can prepare for this conference, but I'm also going to show you the great ways that you can prepare to network and to meet PA colleagues. Now, if you can't attend the conference, don't worry. This video still has a lot for you. I'm going to be talking about a lot of the other ways that AAPA helps you network and connect with PAs around the country and around the world. Hi, I'm Michelle. I'm a practicing PA, and this is my channel, The Medicine Couch. On this channel, I strive to help PAs understand all of the opportunities available to us in and around medicine and bring you tools that will help you in your practice. In full disclosure, this particular video is being sponsored by AAPA, but like anything that I represent on my channel, I really believe in AAPA and their mission, and I believe that they bring a lot of value in the membership and also in this great conference. Now, before we get to talking about the conference, I want to hit on those other things that I talked about that AAPA offers for networking. First and foremost is the AAPA Huddle. Now, this is a private online forum just for PAs. There's over 73,000 members on the Huddle, and it is a fantastic place to ask questions and to answer questions for other people. A place where we can really share our knowledge, a protected space where we can talk about very important topics and just get an idea of what other PAs are thinking. Now, in the AAPA Huddle area, there is also the AAPA Mentor Match. You can sign up to be a mentor to help other people, or you can sign up to get a mentor. There are two ways that you can get a mentor here in the Mentor Match. One is like the traditional long-term relationship that you have with a mentor, or they match you up with somebody, you get to know them, and they're kind of there to help you throughout your career. But sometimes you just need some pinpoint help. You've got some particular thing going on and you just want to talk to somebody about, well, then you can access a mentor temporarily through the Mentor Match chat. Now, AAPA has lots of other opportunities on their website to meet other PAs, to connect with them, and to learn from them. One of those ways is through the AAPA volunteer opportunities. Through these opportunities, you can connect with other people, you can kind of get plugged into the profession, but also you're supporting and helping the profession along. There are also events like other specialty focused conferences that AAPA has, and you can connect with constituent organizations. Now let's talk about this conference. Like I said, it's huge. It's a 5-day event. There will be PAs from all 50 states and even international PAs. The conference offers over 200 hours of high quality CME on a variety of topics from clinical to professional topics with over 250 speakers. So like I said, it's massive. So to get the most out of this conference, you really need to plan ahead. Now, AAPA helps us out there as well. They provide two different tools to help. One is the My Conference Planner, and that is something that's available right now. As soon as you register, you'll be able to go into that and start looking at the different sessions and planning out your calendar. The other one is the AAPA Conference app, but that won't be available until May when it gets closer to the conference. So it's something you can, carry around on your phone. It'll have your schedule and everything there. It's got a map so you know where you're going, all kinds of things. It's also a great idea to go ahead and do the session evaluations as soon as the session ends. You can just do it right there in the app. And that way, once the conference is over, it'll be really easy for you to get the CME certificates that you need. Now let me show you how to efficiently plan sessions because there are much better ways to do it than just scrolling through the calendar of every session that's available. So once you're registered, you go to My Conference Planner, then you go to the sessions and events here. And then over here, you can quick search by day. Like you can just look at a certain day and figure out what sessions you want to go to. And you can also filter out by the types of events. And we'll talk about that a little bit more later. But a really cool tip is that AAPA has taken the time to put the different CME sessions into tracks. So if you look here, you can filter by dermatology track or by orthopedic track or integrative medicine track, tons of different tracks. So if you work in a particular specialty and they have that track, you can click on the track, quickly see all the sessions that are available for that track. You can click on the titles here and you can see the synopsis of what the session is going to be about. And if you like it and want to attend it, then you can click the star and that will add that to your schedule. So I'd go through and figure out the different tracks that are most pertinent to what it is you do or what you need to learn about. Click all the sessions that you want to attend from those different tracks first. Then you can go back and fill in by areas of interest or by what's available that particular day. This is a great way to ensure that you are getting the most valuable CME for what it is that you do when you attend the conference. So beyond the specialties, there are other tracks here that may be of interest to you. One I wanted to point out is this innovation track. Lots of forward-thinking stuff. There are things from AI to regenerative medicine and neurotoxins. Something I want to point out too that's under the agenda when you come to the session categories here, they have an early career track filter that you can apply. You can find early career relevant CME opportunities as well as networking and career development events that are being planned specifically for the early career attendee. And if you're new in your career, there's a lot of great information here to kind of really help you get your career off on the right track. And remember, once the AAPA app comes online in May, then everything that you've marked and saved in the conference planner is going to be available there in the app. But the conference planner is not just for CME. You can also schedule in networking. Networking sometimes is like dating. It can be awkward. It can be difficult just to walk up to people and start talking to them. So doing an activity with other PAs or going to a meeting of PAs that are interested in the same thing as you makes it so much easier to start meeting people, making those relationships, and growing your network. So let me show you what I'm talking about. You go here under the sessions and events and then click browse by session type. And it's going to come up with different types here. The last three are the best ones and the most valuable for networking, and they're often some of the most overlooked sessions. First of all, we're going to go here under networking. This is where you're going to find a list of a lot of the fun activities around the conference that you can do with fellow PAs. Different tours around the city or going to baseball games and volunteer projects that are lined up just for the conference. And also when the opening reception is going to be. The opening reception is kind of like the kickoff for the conference, snacks and drinks, and people are just kind of in that partying network kind of mood. So don't skip out on that. Now, with those fun events, a lot of times they do require tickets, so make sure that you're paying attention, and it'll have a little symbol here if you have to purchase a ticket for those. But under networking is where you will also find the special interest groups when they're having meetings and or receptions. And these happen often throughout the conference. So you can usually find something that works with your schedule. And a lot of times they'll happen in the evenings. The meetings and receptions are really cool to go to. You get to meet the people in the different groups, the leaders, learn about what the group is and what they do, and also, of course, meet other PAs that are interested in the same thing. Under networking is where you'll find one of the most popular events, which is the PA Night Out. Now, this is something that was started just a few years ago, and it really is kind of a cool idea. So this year, PAs will take over one of the most fun blocks in Denver. Big brand name restaurants and bars will only be open for AAPA conference attendees who have the PA Night Out ticket. Now, the ticket is included in any full conference registration. Food, sodas, and water are free. You will also get one alcoholic drink ticket. And in the past, they've had fun activities from live bands to line dancing to axe throwing. Now, if you go down to other session events here, you'll see student/pre-PA. This is going to be lounges, presentations, and workshops that are available just for PA students and pre-PAs. If you are health focused, I would click on this wellness tab here. And this is where you're going to see a list of free fitness and meditation events held again throughout the conference. And the great thing is you can add these to your conference planner so you can go ahead and schedule in these wellness breaks throughout the conference. Lastly, I don't want to forget talking about the Expo. This is where all of the booths are set up. So you get to talk to industry representatives for different kinds of medications and medical devices. You'll get to meet MSLs and talk to them about what they do and how they got into pharma. There'll be PA schools that have booths there. So if you're a pre-PA, you can talk to different schools. The Expo is also usually where you find the AAPA Job Source Career Fair. So if you're looking for a job or thinking about a different employer, you can meet up with potential employers there. Some really good networking areas inside the expo are going to be around the snack tables, around the animal cuddle and snuggle zone that they have, and also at the indoor pickleball courts. So definitely make sure you work in some time for the expo into your schedule. I will have links to the AAPA website and the information about the upcoming conference down below. And if you want to know more about the amazing benefits that we get for being AAPA members, check out this video here. Thanks for joining me, and as always, take care, stay sane, and I'll see you next time on the Medicine Couch. Bye.